Hi friends, it's Ms. Mackenzie, your K-12 District Teacher Librarian, here with this week's Makerspace. All of our Makerspaces for the month of March are ocean themed in light of our whale watching trip with Carrie Newell. So here we go. So I do want to remind you all where those Makerspace slides live on our district website. So I'm at the district homepage, I'm heading on down to Library and Media Services, and then it's this little hub right here. So if you click that, you're going to get to our weekly slides where we have all of our Makerspace activities since January. All right, so here we go. Here's our Makerspace packet. As always, we have the QR code with the video instructions on it, and the supplies are listed on the front. And I'm prototyping my Makerspace kits this year, but why not have the packaging be part of the project? So we're going to try to open this up carefully so we don't tear too much of the paper, because we're going to use it. Okay, we'll take that off of there. All right, so inside we have a paper plate. We are making a paper plate jellyfish, people. So pretty simplistic, but let's see how beautiful we can make our jellyfish. So you can just do a one-sided jellyfish, and we are going to cut strips of paper. You could also double it up and do more of a 3D jellyfish. So let's cut some strips of paper. And I am going to cut them the long way. All right. So here we go. Just cutting some strips of paper, no right or wrong. I'm going kind of more narrow. I might do some different sizes. So I'll check back with you in just a second once I have all my paper cut up. All right, so I have all my little tentacles cut up, and I went ahead and cut apart a piece of scratch paper as well, because maybe I want to use both purple and white. Who knows? Our next step is these are the little tentacles. So we're going to make them, give them some movement. I don't know, I'm folding mine in a triangle fashion, you know, so when I unfold it, there's a little bit of movement. That's triangle fashion. You could just fold back and forth accordion style. This is how I usually see it done. But again, there's no right or wrong. We celebrate the engineering design process while we're doing Makerspace activities. So it's all about using our hands, being creative, exploring, relaxing. Hey, this is almost a form of animal therapy too. Okay, I'm going to fold my tentacles up and I'll get right back to you. All right, I've folded all my beautiful little tentacles. Again, you can just fold back and forth accordion style. I tried a little triangular style on these. I think it adds a little bit more dimension, but whatever. It is a paper jellyfish. There is no right or wrong. So now we're going to attach our tentacles to our plate. And, you know, I put in the supplies a glue stick. And I am curious, especially because the inside of the paper plates are kind of finished or waxy. I'm curious if we can even hold tentacles with a glue stick. Let's give it a shot, and if not, we're probably going to have to rely on our trusty old stapler. But you know what? If I put them on there gently and we let it dry, we might be okay. All right, that's kind of fun. Oh, I speak too soon. I think it's just going to require lots of glue and some drying time. I'm kind of putting them on there one by one, and I'm alternating colors, and I'm also alternating my triangular folds and my square folds just to give it a little added interest, because why not? Okay, let me get my two sides glued together and I'll check back with you in just a second. All right, and we're back, and I have two halfy jellyfish that we can put together and create one full fluttery jellyfish. And look at all the extra tentacles I have left. I mean, honestly, I might staple some of them or glue some of them onto the bottoms just to make longer tentacles. But here's what we have so far, okay? So to attach this, you know, I would probably just grab, you could glue, you'd have to be mindful about letting your glue dry, but just for the sake of ease, I think a stapler does the trick. Okay, so stapled it together, staple it at the top. Oop, I lost the tentacle. So there we go. I mean, we could use a hole punch, and then we could hang our jellyfish. Oh, I keep losing tentacles. My glue is not fully dry. And then, like I said, if you wanted to expand and use all of your paper, we could attach some of these tentacles and make some super long, because that would add interest. And that sounds pretty to me. So where else can I attach a longie? Probably a couple on each side. All right. If I were teaching this to a class of students, I love turning Makerspace activities into actual challenges. So then maybe the challenge would become, you know, who can make the jellyfish with the longest tentacles? Because why not? I have to say, it did take me a little while to fold all the little tentacles. That was the longest part of this project. And again, the triangular tentacles folding takes a little longer than just the back and forth. But it was a nice, relaxing way to start my day, which is also the point of Makerspace projects, is that they're supposed to be pleasurable, enjoyable, and you learn something while you're at it. So join us next week. Thank you.